Okay, everybody, so alcohol and fat loss. Now this is a question I'm asked all the time by clients. How can I get lean, lose body fat, but still enjoy my weekends, still enjoy alcohol? So I have created this, my little graph, where I'm going to explain everything, okay? So this is just a standard little graph here. We have Monday through to Sunday. We have calories here, 1800. We have going over the calories. We have a 2300. So imagine this is somebody whose calorie maintenance is 2300, okay? 2300. So for them to lose body fat per week, they need to be under 2300 calories, yes? As you can see, this is their calorie intake, my awesome drawing here. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday are all 1800 calories on plan, sticking to the meal plan. Don't think about cardio, training steps and all that just yet. Just bear with me, okay? So 1800 calories. So deficit of 500, deficit, deficit, deficit. Friday and Saturday. Now this can be alcohol, this can be dinners out, but let's just say they've had a big weekend, Friday and Saturday, and they've eaten 3,500 calories both days. And they think, oh, it's okay because, you know, I did 1,800 across the week, I was in a deficit most of the week, I still need to enjoy my weekends, all of that stuff. Sunday, they pull back again to 1,800. If you have a look here, because of the two 3,500 days, if you actually take the average across the week, their weekly average is 2,300. This person will not lose a pound. He will not gain body fat, but he will not lose body fat. He is dieting for nothing, pretty much. Now you can also say, yeah, but this guy or girl is able to go out and enjoy themselves. But when the goal is to lose body fat, we can still drink alcohol, okay? We can still do it. Now, how could it work? So if this person was gonna go out Friday and Saturday and do 3,500, if they were sensible, okay, and did 3,000 and 3,000, don't know why I've got this, not even using it. If they did 3,000 and 3,000 here, that would have banked 1,000 calories. If they would have gone maybe Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday, 1,600, so let's say they did an extra 20 minutes of cardio on Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday, they would have had 600 calories to play with, plus they would have saved 1,000 calories here, and they would have ended up around that 2,100 range. You would lose body fat. You can still go out and enjoy yourself. The issue with drinking is it tends to lead to increased hunger. Your decision making kind of dips. If you're going out, you're probably going to get food at the end of the day on a Friday. Saturday tends to be a terrible day as well. Or if you're going out Saturday, Sunday tends to be a terrible day. The truth is, if you're out Friday and Saturday, I don't know about you, but it's very hard to pull back to a normal day on Sunday. People are hungover, they don't want to train, they don't want to do steps. They wake up with a greasy breakfast or go for a big meal to try and get rid of their hangover, and it's a disaster. So even though this person is giving us 5 clean days, it's not happening. They will not lose body fat. If you're somebody that drops Monday to Friday, comes back and then goes up over the weekend over and over again, this person could run this for 6 weeks. They would remain their same body weight. It's a massive waste of time. Now, the purpose of this video, because so many people do want to drink, I drink, so many people do want to drink and lose body fat. If you look at the pros and the cons of alcohol, the pros, there's not many. Yeah, a social life, you want to be able to maintain a social life, you still want to have fun with your friends. It brings some sort of normality as well. It's nice to be able to go out on a Saturday and see friends, have a couple of drinks, kind of track calories and know. Those are pros. There's not really any pros when it comes to how you look, aesthetics, body fat, training performance, building muscle, losing fat when it comes to alcohol. Without sounding like a loser, it kind of wrecks everything. The cons, I kept it short because I don't want to be that guy, but it destroys your sleep. It destroys your REM sleep. It makes you hungry. Leptin and ghrelin, the two hunger hormones, get completely thrown out of whack. You end up hungrier when you're hungover and when you're drinking alcohol. you don't feel as full, and you're more likely to make bad decisions. Lowers MPS, muscle protein synthesis. I'm not going to bore you with it. Basically, you will not build as much muscle if you have alcohol in your diet. You also won't lose as much fat as well. So here's another one as well, motivation. Like I said, this person Sunday morning isn't waking up at 6 a.m. to go and do his cardio, grab a black Americano iced with a couple of sweeteners. This person's ordering in a breakfast and sleeping in till 10. This person's steps are going to be down, his training intensity is going to be down, his sleep would have been terrible, and I rarely see that, like a pullback on Sunday. So right, how can we fix it? As I've said, by not going crazy, if this person would have done 3,500 but only on one of the days, so if we imagine on Saturday they pulled back to 1,800, they would drop at the end of the week. A really good tool I like to use with my clients is only drink once, or if anything, drink twice a month. If you have to drink every single week, if you have to drink twice a week, every week on your fat loss plan, you might want to have a word with yourself. Okay, so if we drank just on the Friday, okay, and let's say Saturday was clean and we stuck to our 1,800. First of all, on average, that person is going to drop because their weekly average has come down. That's all we care about is a weekly average, okay? But it makes sense to me, if we're gonna send it on a Friday, why don't we pull back Thursday and Saturday? Why don't we go 1,500 Thursday, enjoy Friday, and then go 1,500 on Saturday. That way, again, you've pulled down that weekly average even more, and you're gonna drop even more. You can literally still lose body fat, get leaner, and look much better, and still go out once a week. Obviously, it just makes things a little bit harder. Now, in terms of activity, what I would recommend as well is if you're doing 10,000 steps a day, you know, let's say you're doing 10,000 steps a day, 3 20-minute cardio sessions a week, and 3 one-hour training sessions a week, which is quite popular. A Monday, Wednesday, Friday, full body, a little bit of cardio, let's say 1 hour per week. Increase it, obviously. So steps, 12,000 per day, right? Across the week, that's gonna make a big difference. Cardio, instead of 3 20-minute sessions, why not go 5 20-minute sessions or 3 30-minute sessions, especially around that Thursday and Saturday window. Here, when we've had a huge amount of calories come into our diet, why don't we utilize them? Why don't we go and get a great training session in? Why don't we go and do cardio? You cannot have 3,500 calories, lie in bed all day on Saturday, and then get pissed off that your weight didn't drop. Of course it didn't. Utilize the extra calories, utilize the extra food. So you can increase your cardio, you can increase your training, go from 3 sessions to 4 sessions a week. All of these things are going to play a huge role in bringing down this weekly average total, which is the main thing we care about. If this is down, if this is below 2,300, this person loses body fat. Now, you might be eating 1,500 calories a day, your maintenance might be 2,000, everybody's different, but the principles apply, they are the same. What type of alcohol to drink? Do not drink pints, 220 calorie pints, espresso martinis, cocktails. Use your brain. Spirits and a sugar-free mixer, a vodka lime soda, gym and slimline tonic. If you need to really send it, a vodka sugar-free Red Bull. Try and be smart with your alcohol choices. And also, without sounding like a granddad as well, hydrate. Now, everyone always says, oh, with every drink, have a glass of water. Obviously, nobody really does that. I don't do that. But just make sure if you've gone big on Friday, Saturday, you're trying to hydrate as much as possible. That's also going to curb your appetite as well and just make you feel better. A lot of the hangover, a lot of the pain and the discomfort comes from just being hungover, comes from being dehydrated. So that's kind of it across the week. If you really want to have better results, you could run this and drink every second week. Or if you're super serious, is it going to kill you to pull back alcohol? If you say to your friends, hey guys, I'm spending money on a coach, or I'm trying to get myself in shape, I'm not going to drink today. If all of your friends give you a load of grief, then get a new friendship group. But that's another video for another time. I think that is it. Obviously, these numbers can vary. If your night out was on Wednesday, you'd pull back Thursday and Tuesday. But drinking twice a week, you really give yourself too much of a hill to climb, and you're gonna have to really undereat across the other days. And then it's gonna become, you're not gonna enjoy this, it's gonna become a slog, it's gonna become difficult to stick to. The whole point of losing weight is to keep it off. If you're somebody that's just doing like a 4-week blitz, you're really gonna struggle. We wanna make this as maintainable as possible. That's why I do factor in alcohol for clients. That's why I do drink myself sometimes.